Hey, it's Whitney from EcoVeganGal.com and welcome back to another What a Vegan Eats in order of vegan MoFo. Today I'm going to do something super simple because it's late at night. I've been so tired today and busy and I just haven't felt like doing anything. So I'm going to show you what sort of thing I would make when I'm short on time and low on energy and not really inspired to do much in the kitchen. I'm putting together a quesadilla, but I'm adding all sorts of stuff in it. I'm using leftovers and I'm using random ingredients from the home. So earlier today I made some fresh beans. I made some red beans and some white beans of some variety just by soaking them and then simmering them in some water for some time until they got nice and soft. When they were soft, I drained them and put some of that kale that I used yesterday on top of them to let it steam, so that got nice and cooked. And then I just finished heating up some of that tempeh bacon from yesterday with some onion up in a pan. Didn't use any oil. It's a non-stick eco-friendly pan, and it's perfectly cooked now. Then I put some of that Daiya pepperjack cheese on top of this tortilla, and now I'm going to combine it all together. So I'm going to take the onions and the tempeh bacon and put it on top of the cheese right here. And I'm going to take the beans and the kale that have been busy heating up, put that on there as well. And I'm going to take this and put it back in the frying pan so that the cheese can melt. And then I'm going to fold it up and cut it, and it'll be like a tortilla meets a burrito meets something with kale and bacon in it. It's a BLT. Lots of different things going together. It's all about being creative. So while that's heating up, I wanted to tell you or answer the MoFo question of the day as usual. What do we got here today? Take us on a pictorial or video tour of your kitchen. All right, let's do it. You've probably seen most of my kitchen from my videos before. Let's go from a different perspective. So it's a little tiny kitchen. I've moved around a lot, so you know, I like having a bigger kitchen, but I really love this little guest house that I rent, and this kitchen is very well, it basically serves everything that I need. So I've got full-size stove and a little mini oven there and a microwave, which I never use. I really just use it for the timer, and a great size fridge and lots of cabinet space. Let's take a look in the cabinets here, shall we? It's kind of bare bones right now. I really focus on the fresh food, and oftentimes I'll have snacks and stuff in here, but I have all sorts of staples. I have apple cider vinegar, nutritional yeast, olive oil, sea salt, coconut oil, balsamic, black pepper, some sesame seeds from bulk in here, and then all sorts of different spices. Some of my favorite are chipotle powder and garlic, which I use a lot. I get most of my spices from in bulk, so I can always get the exact amount that I need. Then I've got all sorts of superfoods and various sweeteners in here, anything from maca to cacao nibs to lucama, so much. And on the top shelf, I have a bunch of teas and a few things that I don't use too frequently. And then in the other dry shelf right here, I have all my grains. So I have brown rice pasta, quinoa, I have amaranth, all-purpose baking mix, I have some dried oats, a bunch of beans and millets, some of my favorite tea, and then a few little kitchen staples, baking soda and baking powder, which I rarely use. And over here in the fridge, super bare bones right now. But I would say the biggest things I use, you've seen me use them all the time: coconut nectar, coconut aminos, maple syrup, bee-free honey, which is really wonderful. These need to be replenished, but some of my favorite dressings here. And then I am refrigerating some high-quality stevia and spirulina and noni powder, which I should talk about in some videos. Then over here, it's kind of sad. I'm using up most of my fresh produce right now, but what else do I have? Miso and sauerkraut. Ugh, I'm so into sauerkraut right now. I've got some cashews in bulk and some dates back there. Yacon syrup, one of my other favorite syrups. I guess that's pretty much it. the berry breeze. I should tell you more about this, but Jason has been talking a lot about the berry breeze. I try to go shopping every few days because I really like to have a lot of variety, and I always like to shop based on my mood. So I never quite know what I'm gonna like, so I might as well just shop every once in a while. Fold this quesadilla over because all the cheese is nice and melty. Excited about this. I actually just got these tortillas. Food for Life sent them over to me. They're their new Black Rice Tortillas. I've been a fan of their brown rice tortillas for a while. And I want to read you about this because I didn't know that much about black rice myself. In ancient times, black rice was reserved exclusively for Chinese emperors. Today, black rice is harvested by select growers, and it's great for gluten-intolerant customers who are looking for a nutrient-rich product. Black rice is often overlooked, yet it is a true super grain loaded with vitamins, minerals, and natural antioxidants. Black rice rivals and often exceeds some of the most notable antioxidant-rich foods. Plus, it's loaded with natural fiber. It's a great alternative to traditional flour tortilla, as is the brown rice tortilla. Black rice contains those antioxidants just like those found in blueberries, blackberries, dark cherries, and acai. So it's got a dark purplish color similar to those other fruits there. And the color is actually formed by minerals in the soil. Cool. Well, I use these all the time. Well, I mean, I use their brown rice tortillas all the time, so I'm excited to try these. Notice the flavor is pretty much the same, maybe a little bit different, but I guess maybe just to get some different minerals in here, it's a nice alternative. It's really just rice flour, tapioca flour, a little bit of oil, chia seeds, rice bran, xanthan gum, and sea salt. Cool. Well, you guys should check this out when it hits the shelves. You can keep it in your freezer for, how long can you keep them in there? Several weeks. But I just keep it in my fridge if I'm going to use it every day, and I love making quesadillas with it. I make it all the time. That's like my go-to meal. That's what I'm making right now. But it's great for burritos and tacos and all that other stuff. So let me take this right off the pan. Yum. This looks tasty, all those different veggies put together. I think it's really important to consider that you might need to do leftovers at some point, because when you have a busy day, you don't want to go to the temptation of eating unhealthy food or spending too much money by eating out or something like that. So I think it's very important to have beans around and various grains and things like these high quality tortilla wraps and a few vegetables you can easily throw together. And I like to have a vegan cheese alternative around. I found out that I'm going to be going on a big road trip next week, so the vegan MoFo videos are probably going to turn into road trip videos about the foods that I'm eating along the way and the cities that I'm going to. So might not be as focused on recipes, but who knows? Every day is a little different, and I just keep it honest and real in whatever I'm doing. Thanks so much for watching. As always, I would love to hear your feedback. What are your go-to foods that you eat when you're tired, when you're low on time, when you don't have a lot of things in your household at the time? If you want to do a little video tour of your kitchen, I would love to see it, and I'm sure everybody else would. It's always interesting to see how people set it up and what their kitchen staples are. Thanks so much for watching these MoFo videos. I hope you're enjoying them and finding some interest in the various foods that I eat on a daily basis. And of course, give this a thumbs up if you like it. If you don't like it, remember, tell me why. I love hearing your feedback. So leave it below in the comment section. You can subscribe to this channel so you're the first to know when I have more videos as part of MoFo and throughout my vegan experiences. And you can find more information at ecovegangal.com. Follow me on the social media networks. We're always chatting about things like this. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.